Right.
Social media is also something that's branded to us by the government. That is also another, I don't want to say ploy, but there's so much stuff that goes into, I don't even know how to say it, but blind marketing, which is saying that if you keep seeing somebody die on TV, you're going to be desensitized by that person. So when you go outside and somebody has an issue with you, nigga, I done seen this nigga kill somebody 80 times. So now I don't give a fuck when I buy a gun and I want to kill this guy and I have an issue with him because I already thought about the repercussions in my head. And I was just watching Adolescence on Netflix, a great movie.
Okay, but let's not go.
Great show,
let's
but
not go away
no,
from the point.
but it's the
'cause I
same
just-
thing though. It has the same context because it is changing the young minds of our people that are watching these things because it's all desensitization. It doesn't matter if you hate the color red, if you see the color red on TV 17 million times, you're gonna be okay with that color.
And
That's
so
all I'm
this
saying.
is why I
So-
think
I
the
agree.
video that he was saying, now it connects, right? So you were saying how like you didn't really like, you get what he was saying, you don't agree, but you don't understand where he was going. To me, it just got connected when he said what he said, right? So that man said in his home, this is what he does, right? He's not in the home because from the way how he was talking, he's not there. So because I'm not there, you need to make sure that you are the man of the house because I'm not there. So you need to do X, Y, and Z. A lot of people and just parents, period, they will sit here and blame social media for how their kids are raised or grown up or whatever. But at the end of the day, you are in control of your home, period.
Put the tablets down.
My kids did not. So
Turn your TV off.
like I said again, for me. Okay, here we go. Oh, you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay, OVO. So my
That's a
kids.
kid
Get me in trouble. Yeah, I know. Drake, I apologize. But no, I think I want to piggyback off you. But yes.
Yeah. So like for me, like my kids did not get tablets until I think their grandparents got it for them when they were like 6 or 7. Like it was a long time before I allowed my kids to really just sit there and just be in front of the TV or watch YouTube or what I'm saying. Even on their tablets, I was still paying attention to what they were consuming. Consuming themselves with. Right now that they're older, of course, I can't really monitor them as much. So what I can do in my home, right, is to have conversations with them. I can talk to them about things. I can have them talk to me about what they're going through, so that social media doesn't teach them before I teach
You
them.
gotta pray they don't get to them first.
It's not about praying to get to them first.
No, you have to pray.
No, but it's not about. It's not
You
about.
do, but
no,
you
but
have-
but it's not about who gets to them first. It's about who is the loudest voice in their mind.
No, yeah, for sure.
Because at the end of the day, like someone else could have taught me something in life, but if my mom's like voice is louder in my head, I'm gonna remember the stuff that she taught me when I was younger, or that little moment that she said. And so, like what he's saying basically is right. Like regardless of the outside noise, it is my job as a father, if I'm not in the home, to make sure that my sons who are in the home, they become men.
I heard you,
Period. So like they need to be masculine men regardless of a woman raising them, because that's, like I said, that's kind of low key like my issue. I'm a single mother raising 2 twin boys.
I was just about to
in
ask,
my home.
How does that flip around to a young boy that doesn't have a father in the house?
I mean, I wanted to piggyback off.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's my next question. If somebody can remember.
I think your point's like, yes.
Yeah, I'm perfect.
Yeah, I think what you said
You're
was
not.
spot on. But it's not like anybody is forcing your children to listen to hip hop. It's not like anyone's forcing your children to use Instagram.
In a sense, yes.
So I agree. If you are so into the culture, you're going to be influenced.
No, because look, we go to, what does every child have to go to every day?
School.
Okay. I think that's the answer to every question.
I agree.
I mean,
And then
they make your child go to school, and if your child doesn't go to school, you go to jail.
Yes.
And unless you have certificates signed and contract saying that you're
But that doesn't
homeschooling
mean
that
anything
child.
because
but
the-
Yes, it
But I
does,
was gonna-
because
but I-
your child can go to school every day. I got my first phone in 3rd grade. You know this.
Yeah.
That's how I texted. I had this fake ass text message saying I got a girl pregnant.
So this is.
You remember that?
That's a great.
But you remember that?
I do.
That was 3rd grade. That was
That's-
26
and
years
that's
ago.
where it falls back onto what Sham said. Whose voice is louder? And that's why I do think we're confusing influence and certain genres of hip hop on the attack on masculinity. I think
I am confused to where anybody said hip hop.
Oh yeah, no one said.
Nobody said hip hop.
Well, he said.
I'm saying hip hop influenced all the
Okay,
kids.
I specifically said
You're talking about music.
no.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything about music, hip hop, but music is a great influence. But that influence, the government is giving. Come on, bro. Hip hop is just not getting all this money just by themselves, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on now, bro.
The consumer.
You're
for sure.
going away from the
Yes,
topic.
no, I'm not.
Yes,
Because
you are.
you guys are saying that. I'm saying that Anthony Mackie is talking about
Yeah,
the
influence.
man, the demasculinity of the man, correct?
You're saying the government is influencing hip hop, is what you're
Yes,
Mhm.
it's not just
Okay, so
hip hop was brought up, but it's
No,
not hip hop.
so-
I brought up media,
No,
which
no,
is
Yeah.
no,
TVs.
no,
Yeah.
So
I brought up
no.
TVs.
So listen.
I brought up TV
right, but I
shows,
get what you're saying.
Miss
That's like a
Rachel,
whole different topic. From what this man is saying, he's not in the home, right? He's not in the home.
Indubitably.
There is no man in the home.
And also,
No.
I had a statement to piggyback off what you said about the tablets and stuff. You notice that when you sign up for a new phone line, they give you a free tablet to give your children.
I've actually never got that. But
Oh,
I
okay.
know
Yeah.
sign up today.
Oh, okay.
That's real.
They
You need to
give
give
you
me my
a-
tablet.
No, I've never.
They give you a
I've
free
never,
tablet to give to your children so they
Okay.
could be stuck on that motherfucker all day.
To be honest with you, I think where you want to go in the conversation is actually not what that video is saying.
That's
now,
exact-
No,
but it's
no,
the
but
exact
it's
same
not,
thing.
No, it's not though, because
Because
no,
it's-
it literally just hit me right now. Listen, just listen. I promise you. Listen, I will make it make sense. So what he's saying is right because the way that he's talking, he's not in the home. So that means there is no masculine presence in the home. So because there's no masculine presence in the home, he is raising his sons to be that masculine presence.
Correct.
Even though, yes, they are boys, they still need to have a masculine presence.
Yes.
So what he's saying is that when it comes to like, the demasculine, whatever, in like America, whatever.
Yes.
So it's
Yes.
because a lot of women are out here raising children, listen, by themselves. There is no masculine presence in the home. So what he's saying is
Counterbalance.
in order to counter that balance out,
teaching his sons the correct way.
Exactly. So you're taking it literally a whole different way that has nothing to do with what he was saying. I'm
saying it is an overgrown. Because I'm not gonna say it's a conspiracy, but that's what's going on along of America. They are trying to get rid of the masculinity of the black man.
Oh, most definitely.
They have been
But-
doing that. What do you
but-
like?
Okay,
It's
okay.
not, it's
So
not,
we
it's
spent
not
the
nothing
last
new.
15 minutes arguing that I was wrong for no reason.
No,
No. But look though.
They-
But look though.
They did that when we were slaves. So what are you talking about?
But look though. Okay.
I,
What you're saying.
Why
not
else would I open the topic?
What you're saying is not wrong. But
It's not on topic.
but in his house, in his house, it's not being
attacked.
exactly.
Attacked,
It's not being
exactly.
attacked because he's doing what he's supposed to do.
Right. That's all.
So
I'm
when
trying to say.
when he's not there, he's trusting his sons because he did what he did as a
Because he
father.
knows.
It's there. I got nothing to worry about because my boys at home, what I taught
They're
them,
doing
boom,
it.
boom, boom, they're doing their job and what I taught them.
They're making sure
What
that
you're
their
saying-
mother is good. They're
what
making sure
you're-
the doors are locked. They're making sure that everything is cool in the home because he can't be there physically in the home.
So
Because there's hold on.
Okay.
There is a lot of men out here who have kids with women. They are not with them and they don't do that. They don't.
And those kids are the ones being impacted for sure.
Right. So it's up to the mom to try to play a masculine role and teach their sons how to be men. And we can't do that
realistically, they can't.
at all.
Realistically.
Like I can teach my son, I promise you, my life experience. I tell my sons, y'all take out the trash. Boy, in my home, if a man is present, they take out the trash. Even my best friend comes to my house, the first thing he does is check my trash. Mm-hmm. And if it's full, he'll take it out. I already know, like it off the rip. So I tell the boys all the time, like, no girl in here is finna touch the trash if you're in the house. My boys also understand if we go anywhere, I don't care how slow or fast we are walking, you better run to that door and hold it for me and whoever else is behind us. Go ahead.
Hey, you be trying, as soon as you go to a girl house, you go straight to the trash can?
Me?
I mean,
It's just a
if I'm-
question. Just be quiet. Just a
It's a
question.
girl and a friend. That's totally different.
No. I'm just asking Brett.
Me personally, no.
Oh, okay. I just want you to continue.
Am I not a man?
No, I'm not saying nothing bad about anybody. That was just a question in my head about Brett.
I'm not gonna have a dude who I'm about to sleep with. Hey, check my trash, see if I need to take it out. Like
he said,
I do. I look at that. That's why I asked him.
I've not ever went to a woman's house and was like, "Ooh,
Bruh,
this shit, take it out."
if the class is in view, if the trash is in view, I'm for sure.
in my house, it's not. It's open the door. The room's right that way.
Yeah, I'm for sure like we gotta take this outside real quick. I'm looking at corners.
I did have an interesting take, and this is not my opinion, but I remember seeing this on one of those like old ass Facebook posts. It was saying you can tell when a man was raised by a man, depending on their actions. So like a highly emotional man is typically, or a man that is highly emotional that was raised in a single parent, single mother household. You can kind of see it in their actions. So they related it to being like a gangster, right? So what happens when you look at a gangster for too long? He gets upset. Like, what are you staring at? What happens when you step on a gangster's shoes? He get upset. What happens when you step on a woman's shoes? You messed up my outfit. What happens when you stare at a woman too long? Oh, what are you looking at? And I was like, damn, like that is some perspective. I don't know the truth behind that, but I was like, there is some truth to if you don't have like the father in the household. They're like men typically think more logically. Women are more in touch with their feelings. They understand the layers of conversation. Men have one layer. Yes, no.
I think
it depends
out of
on their
all the
emotional intelligence.
For sure. Yeah,
out of all the people I know, I feel like, and Eddie's not here, he is the most in touch with his man's side out of any man I've ever met. Like, he doesn't get worked up about his emotions about dealing with people, and he's been in a 2-parent household his whole life.
Yeah. And shout out to his parents too. They're super nice.
Right, and they're they're locked in with each other. I don't know how they do it. Like, I
What do
call
you
them
mean
mom and
by
pops.
he's in touch by his man's?
Well, he's in touch with his.
confused.
I'm sorry, I'm retarded, but he doesn't.
No. You make perfect sense. He doesn't let external forces dictate how he makes decisions.
Exactly.
So he wakes up at the same level that he goes to sleep at, regardless of the external.
He don't let
circumstances.
his girl make a decision that make him. He might get upset. He'll express it to me, but he won't even let him dictate how he's moving forward.
Yep.
Like, you know
And
what I'm saying?
that's a skill set for sure. That is definitely a skill set.
So are you saying that like men should not be emotional?
No, yes,
Nah,
that's
I
what
just
I'm
said-
saying. Yes.
I'm not saying it at all. I just feel
Yes.
like he had a great.
Yes.
He had a great 2.
Men should not be emotional.
We
had a
know,
good
you don't
balance.
cry in front of women. We
No.
already know.
I just feel like he had a good.
Just for the
balance.
viewers that are watching, men should not be emotional at all. Like you should not, when you make decisions.
That nigga broken inside.
But
I don't
make
care
make
no
Who
this,
hurt
make this,
you?
So
No,
make
it's
this decision is
simple.
one thing though. So
It's
I'm
not
just
simple,
saying, just having,
but
okay. So wait, hold on. Sorry, not to cut everybody off, but I just did.
No, you're right.
So thank you.
Oh,
We become best friends. So Brett, my question. For
I'm
you.
listening to you. I am. You're saying my
Remember what
question.
happened last time? So it's like I get triggered. I'm sorry.
Sorry about that. I'm listening.
It's all good. So so when you say like with the whole like men should not have emotions, all that kind of stuff.
No.
Okay.
That's not what I said.
When they make
You
decisions,
just-
You should not be emotional.
when you make decisions,
Not
Just
have,
emotional,
Men
period?
have emotions. You should not be emotional.
in front of a woman, period, or
You should not be emotional at any point while making decisions. You can be
Okay.
sad, you can be mad,
Right.
but you can process them without conducting or doing anything.
Okay.
I can go and I can find an outlet for my emotions. I don't make brash decisions.
right.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
I get
so
that. I agree with that.
My question to you is then like, are you being emotional in front of a woman, or you're not going to show your emotional, like vulnerable kind of side to a woman? Period.
No, you should be vulnerable and honest, but you can be vulnerable and honest and not emotional. I can express that, hey, my father died and I'm pretty upset about that. I can do
And you
that.
gonna look just like that.
No, I mean, you can't control your emotions at all time. You can cry, you can be upset.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna go freaking call out of work for 3 weeks. I'm not gonna go and become someone negative to be around. I'm not gonna have a sassy attitude. I'm not gonna let the house get dirty. I'm not gonna stop cutting the grass. I'm